Hey guys, it's NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list updates. Today's date is Monday, May 24th, 2021. So this video will have covered the 17th through the 23rd of May of 2021. Not a super productive week, which was to be expected. I mean, as I told you guys, I was going to be out of town for a few days. I went home, got the chance to hang with Lizard Guy. He's on leave for a couple of weeks, so we finally got to hang out, which was so much fun. I haven't seen him in forever. He's basically my brother. Like, I mean, I'm an only child, but we're basically brothers, so that's how close our bond is. Grew up, next door neighbors. He's 1 year older, have all the same interests and everything, so he's basically like family, and it was good getting to go home and hang out. And we didn't record too much because we weren't really focused on recording. We were mostly just focused on enjoying games and stuff. We played actually a lot of stuff on the Switch, played a lot of Smash and a lot of Pikmin. And I cannot wait to get Pikmin 3 because I could see me and Blair playing through that. I don't know if it'll be on stream because I always have issues streaming on the Switch nowadays. I'll have to test a few different things out with that, but at the very least we could do videos of it. We'll have to see what happens. Or I'll stream it myself where it tends to not have as many problems if I'm streaming just on my own. But I did get to record a few videos on the first night, so hopefully those will be going up sometime in the near future. So as for trophies for this past week, not very many earned, but like I said, that was to be expected. So the first game I did was Dreaming Canvas. This is the North American version. There's also a European version. This is a extremely quick and easy 100%. All you have to do is explore the 5 levels of the game and interact with 8 specific characters throughout them. I want to say that these first 2 characters are on the first level. This character's on the second level. These 2 are on the third level. These 2 are on the 4th level. And this one is on the 5th level. So I believe that's the correct layout, but I could be wrong on that. But I mean, this is an extremely easy platinum trophy. Just walk around a little bit. You can follow a video guide. Bad Driver's got a guide out there for this game. So just follow his guide, or probably there's other guides out there too. Just follow that and you will knock this 100% out in 10 minutes. Actually less than that. I think the fastest times are like 5 minutes, though I'm not really sure. I guess it would depend on the order in which you earn the trophies, probably. Like the order in which you talk to specific characters for that. So it's an extremely quick and easy platinum trophy. Nothing to worry about. Or not platinum, I keep wanting to call it a platinum. So yeah, nothing to worry about with that. Nothing much more else to say about that. Just knocked out 100%. The main game I've been working on in this past week has been Saints Row the 3rd Remastered. So we're up to 17% in the base game. I haven't talked too much about this game yet, so with this one, I think that these 3 DLCs don't have any missable trophies, at least I hope not. I don't think they're missable in this version, because I think you can replay the missions and stuff, so that's my hope for that, but I need to check all of that and make absolutely sure, and at least just have backup saves before each DLC, and we'll be fine then. As for the actual base game, though, we're making decent progress. So I had finished a couple of trophies last week, just the first couple of story missions. But otherwise, I completed Act 1 in one way. This is the route where you pick the permanent money bonus versus the permanent respect bonus. Now, I think, like I said, there is a way to, like, chapter select in this game, unlike with the original version of it. Or mission select, I mean, but even if there isn't, I do have a backup save before this mission, so it's really not a big deal. So even if I had to reload that save, that'd be fine. This, by the way, is barely even a mission. All you go in is just talk to people. And the game is very easy, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that too much before, but the game is very easy and very enjoyable since you can play everything on the easiest difficulty. I haven't died yet. I'm picking up all sorts of good upgrades. I've bought up most of the properties. I've done a decent chunk of the activities. Maybe as much as half of them, maybe not that many though. So these are story missions through Act 2. And then you have story missions through Act 3. I believe that with Act 3, there was always a chapter select option for Act 3 that allowed you to replay the final mission if you wanted to see the other ending, so that's kind of nice. So then you have to complete all city takeover gameplay in each district of the world. And for that one, that basically means do all the activities. I don't know if you have to find all the collectibles for that, but just do all the activities, purchase all the properties, and wipe out all of the gang hideouts or groups throughout it. So not really difficult, but takes some time. The insurance fraud is one of the minigame types or activity types where basically you just fling yourself around into random objects and try to cause as much damage to yourself as possible in order to get insurance money, I guess. Then the trafficking is like, what you'd expect it to be, something that I probably can't say on YouTube because they'll probably find a way to get mad about that. Heli assault is, I think, just either helicopter mayhem or helicopter escort missions where you have to keep someone safe. Mayhem, there's a whole bunch of different mayhem types. There's a couple different types of it. It's basically just cause as much damage as you can in a short amount of time, sometimes with a vehicle. So escort is not actually escorting people. It is something a little bit different. Basically what you're doing is you are driving people of a certain profession around the map and performing certain actions within the game while they are in the backseat of your car. Snatching, I don't remember exactly what this is. Trailblazing is basically like a Tron-style racing section. And I finished a good chunk of all of these, by the way, but not all of them. Like maybe half of them are done, so kind of ways to go. Guardian Angel is basically just protecting someone from further away with a vehicle. Or no, with a sniper rifle, my bad. Tank Mayhem is pretty simple. It's just Mayhem, but with a tank. Then all of the instances of Professor Genki's Super Ethical Reality Climax. That's the really crazy game show in this world. Then you have to find all the collectibles. There's about 80 collectibles in the game of 4 different types. You have to complete all the challenges. I want to say there's 40 of them, but there might be more than that. And they do take a while to get through. Some of them are very time consuming, and I don't know if any of them are missable, but I know that certain ones are going to be a lot harder to complete once you've gotten a certain distance through the game and done a certain amount of the city takeover gameplay. So you might want to focus on those a little bit earlier. Nutshot and Testicle Assault, I don't remember specifically what did this. I think it's just a combination of buttons, so you might have to look at, a description of that one to see what you have to do. Play for at least 2 hours as a male character and 2 hours as a female. I've easily finished off the male character stuff. I just need to switch over to a female at some point. 50 vehicles Duke style is very easy. That's something that's going to come naturally, most likely. Taunt and or compliment 50 gang members. That's actually a trophy, and I'm not anywhere near that, being done with that. Explore every hood. I think there's one left, which I want to say is the Statue of Liberty Island or Statue of Liberty type island. Kill 50 brutes, that's another challenge, and it's relatively easy. I'm not too worried about that one. You have to purchase an upgrade, which I already had done. Kill 1,000 gang members, that's a challenge that's basically unmissable. Fully upgrade 1 weapon in each slot, it's just going to require money. Upgrading a stronghold, I don't really know anything about upgrading strongholds. I need to check on exactly what that is. I'm sure it's not too difficult though once you have money. The gang operations, there's a little over 30 of them. Spend 30 hours in Steelport is very easy. I mean, if for some reason you don't have this by the time you've finished all the other trophies, then just, leave yourself idling somewhere in Steelport for a couple hours until it unlocks. But I think the DLC counts toward this, so it shouldn't be a problem. That's a story mission. Then 25 gang members each with those 2 weapons. I don't know if I've actually gotten enough kills. I think I'm done with using the penetrator. I don't even have the fart in the jar yet though. Customize 10 vehicles is pretty easy. The assassination targets are kind of annoying because they're so heavily spaced out across the map and you have to do certain actions to make them appear in the first place. And then vehicle theft targets are pretty much the same thing. You go around the map to specific areas, find a vehicle, and drive it back. I want to say that this trophy is actually missable though, because there is vehicles that Stag has, primarily their VTOL, and if you don't get them during the main story while Stag is in the city, you're not going to be able to get the trophy. So definitely keep that in mind. I think that's the only thing that's missable in this particular version of the game. Genki Bowl is just a lot of random stuff. Like I said, I need to look into the DLCs. And then Gangstas in Space, that's a pretty neat mission from what I remember, a pretty neat little DLC. And then Trouble with Clones, I don't remember too well. So like I said, I don't really remember the DLCs that much. This was one of my early platinums, like within my first 50, so I don't really remember the game like at all. But I know that it's pretty easy overall, and as long as you don't miss any of the vehicles or anything, you should be fine. It's definitely a lot of fun to play. Definitely one I would recommend playing through if you have not already. So, with that, level 721, 31%, 20,319 total trophies, 500 platinums, 2,914 golds, 5,444 silvers, 11,461 bronzes. So, plans for the upcoming 2 weeks. Yes, I'm saying 2 weeks here. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually going to be gone again for a week from this coming Saturday through the following Saturday, actually going on a family vacation. It's the first time we've really done anything in a couple of years just because of, COVID and everything. So we're actually going to be going back to Aruba. That's like the best place ever, and I will be vlogging it once again. So that's going to be fun. I'll be able to make videos out of those vlogs. And, I mean, that's going to be just a good chance to relax. So during that week, I will have videos scheduled to upload. But I don't think there's going to be a trophy update that week. I know it's the first time I haven't done one in, like, 2 years for a week. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious as to why, because I won't be earning any trophies during that week. Might as well just cover it for a 2-week period after I get back. So, as for games I'm going to be working on, Saints Row the Third Remastered is obviously a major one, and I need to get at least a couple of quick, easy platinum trophies done, just so I have a few more videos, because I'll schedule a few videos to go up during that time where I'm gone. I don't know exactly which videos yet that will be. We'll have to see a little bit later on. Hopefully one of them will be the challenge run video for Advanced Warfare, which is mostly done at this point. Like, just gotta edit in some background music is about the only thing I have left to do. And then, export and make a thumbnail and stuff. So, other than that, the other major update to bring up is, of course, the trophy video for 401 to 500. Very, very excited about that. It was a hectic thing to record, though, just because it's such a long series of videos. It's 5 separate recordings that total out to about 5.5 hours of video. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is I am going to split it into 2 parts, just because that'll allow me to get part of it out a lot earlier. It won't be, a massive video file that takes, hours to export and upload once it's done. So that's the main reason why I'm doing that. Plus I have to make sure that the final video, I'm a little bit worried the final 55-minute long video didn't come out as well, so I need to check that and possibly redo it as needed. So other than that, there's not really too much more to update on. I knew this wasn't going to be a super busy update video from, a pretty slow week. But over the course of the next few days, I expect to be playing more of Saints Row the Third, probably get a couple of easy platinum trophies. Gotta pre-edit some videos and get them ready to go up during my time gone. That's going to be my major focus, not even as much trophies. So won't be another trophy update next week, most likely just will be some pre-scheduled videos. But once I'm done with this vacation, once I get back from this, which is very much needed after, how 2020 and even 2021 has been. So very much needed, and once that's done, I will be fully back to a lot more consistent uploads and streaming, hopefully for most of the summer. I don't really have any other major plans during the summer that would really impede recording or streaming too much, except for one time around the 4th of July when I'm going to be moving, and I'll get more into that when we get a little bit closer to that time, because that's still, a month and a half away. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, favorite, share, comment, and let me know what you guys have been working on over the past week. Subscribe and ring that bell if you haven't already. And I will see you guys for probably a whole giant compilation of random videos over the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, and also tomorrow will be the 500th Platinum video for Far Cry 2. It's one of my longest Road to Platinum videos, so that's pretty fun because there's a lot to talk about with the game. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later this week and presumably throughout next week for all sorts of content.